Hello. Thank you for joining with me for Chapter 8 from the book Self Abidance by Srimati Margaret Coble. And in this chapter, she's going to talk about a daily practice of yoga. And she speaks of Hatha Yoga, the daily practice that Nick and I use is Rodney Yee's AM Yoga. We've been doing this for about 20 years, and it's just a full body, gentle stretch that we do in the morning and before we go to bed. And I use it as a meditative stretch, where I practice watching the body. Nick and I watched the video until we learned the routine, so that now we don't need to use the video, we simply do the routine. It brings well-being and healing to the body. So if you're looking for a way to practice what Margaret Coble is asking us to practice, and you don't already have a yoga or stretching routine, you may want to look for Rodney Yee's AM Yoga. It comes with a PM Yoga, which for me is too strenuous, so I only do the AM Yoga. So before reading this chapter, I'd just like to, as usual, take a few moments to simply be in this moment right now. Closing my eyes, taking a few deep breaths, settling into a comfortable position. Just letting the body relax. And as Margaret instructs, letting the eyes relax. Allowing the mind to focus on the breath, bringing it closer to this present moment now. Just witnessing the breath. Allowing my attention to stay with the breath, giving the mind a respite. Remain focused on the breath. watching as a scientist without wanting it one way or another. It's over there and I'm here. Chapter 8 Self-Analysis. Who am I? When we mislay something, We will not find it if we search where it is not, however diligent we may search. We must go to where the lost item is, and there we can find it. We have been searching for reality and peace in the plane of matter, and we have failed to find it. We also failed to find it in the realm of the mind, ego, intellect. We must go behind all these mechanisms to find real peace. The ultimate reality, truth, is not other than the real I. Pure consciousness, peace, and bliss, which is supreme and eternal, cannot be realized by the scriptures. It can be realized only by the individual I am going to that plane where the supreme I is. Therefore, with great love and devotion, concentrate on the feeling of I, how this I within you feels, exists, and shines. You may find yourself laughing and laughing when you realize, I have been trying to feel everything else except I, the real. By constant witnessing its own position beyond the mind as the silent, peaceful background, is confirmed and realized. At the same time, we gain detachment from this constant and restless movement of the mind. It loses its power to pull us into its gears. When you drop all this movement of the mind, retracting all into your own self, then you shine as consciousness pure. This is the process of enlightenment, to emphasize more and more the consciousness aspect rather than the objective appearance aspect. Appearance as such is dead, but consciousness is eternal existence, knowingness, peace and bliss. Vigilant purification of the mind. As we do not permit evil-looking creatures to enter our earthly homes, so we must vigilantly remove all hatred, criticism, jealousy, scorn, confusion, sensualism, selfishness, intolerance, narrowness, etc. from this mental house. Everything that is unworthy must go. training the body as an instrument. The unenlightened stands identified with the body. The body belongs to the material universe. However, life is subtle, radiating conscious energy. Therefore, to come into the realization of these separate factors, life and body, Hatha Yoga exercises are an excellent tool. By daily practice of these exercises, with keen observation of every change in the body, breath, feelings, thoughts, and energy, we come to the direct recognition that the body is an object of our observation. That which is the object cannot be the subject. Who is the subject? I am. Who am I? Through daily yoga exercises, the body becomes trained, harmonized, and integrated. Moreover, the ever-present life energy goes into amplified movement in and around the body. This abundant flow of cosmic energy is appreciated by the mind. The mind drops its outward rushing tendency and remains with this abundant, happy, inner flow of life. Through Hatha Yoga, we break up the experience of rigidity with regard to the body, and this helps to release tension in the mind. When the body is totally relaxed due to fulfillment through exercises and relaxation techniques, we experience this flowing life energy directly as our own, the dynamic movement of our own existence. The mind, having switched from the gross to the subtle plane, is easily convinced that I am energy rather than the solid body. Let your light shine. The sun is always there. Whether clouds cover it or not, the sun is there. Whether our side of the globe faces the sun or not, it is always there. It never sets. It never rises. Setting and rising of the sun are appearances only. Even so, the light of pure consciousness is eternally shining in us. The greatest obstacle is clinging to the ego position and ego purposes. Therefore, we must die to this local ego, the selfish personality, and be resurrected in the supreme consciousness with eternal cosmic life. In transcending the ego, there is first the recognition of the need to do so. Then follows surrender. This surrender must be gradually expressed in experience. Then only follows the full manifestation of egolessness. Egolessness equals enlightenment, emancipation, truth, I am. That thou art. Namaste.